If you're still doing endless sit-ups and crunches hoping to finally reveal a strong, defined core, you are completely wasting your time. And worse, you are likely doing permanent damage to your lower back. The fitness industry has sold you a massive lie about how the midsection actually works. Your abs were not designed to fold your spine in half hundreds of times a day. The absolute truth about your core is that its primary job is to resist movement, not create it. It's a stabilizer. In the next 5 minutes, you are going to learn exactly how to train your core the way human biomechanics intended. I'm going to break down 3 specific movements that actually shape and bulletproof your midsection. And I promise you, none of them involve a single sit-up. Once you understand this framework, you'll build more core strength in 10 minutes a week than you used to get from an hour of useless crunches. To build a core that actually looks good and performs even better, we have to train it in 3 dimensions. We call this the anti-movement framework. Step 1. Anti-extension, the hollow body hold. Most people have excessive curve in their lower back because the front of their core is weak. To fix this, we use anti-extension. Instead of a sit-up, you're going to use the hollow body hold. Lie on your back, press your lower back firmly into the floor, and extend your arms and legs out. You are fighting gravity's attempt to pull your spine into extension. This heavily recruits the transverse abdomineus, the deep muscle that acts like a natural weight belt, pulling your stomach in tight. But here's where most people mess this up. They drop their legs too low, their lower back arches off the floor, and suddenly the tension shifts from their abs straight into their lower spine. If you can slide a hand under your lower back, you're doing it wrong. Raise your legs higher until that gap disappears. Next, we replace the twisting Russian twists with anti-rotation. When you violently twist your spine with a weight in your hands, you are grinding your spinal discs. Instead, we use the Polief press. Stand sideways to a cable machine or resistance band. Pull the handle to your chest, brace your stomach, and press the cable straight out in front of you. The cable is going to want to snap you back toward the machine. Your obliques have to fire at maximum capacity to keep your torso perfectly straight. This builds thick, defined obliques without the joint wear and tear. Finally, we have anti-lateral flexion. Stop doing those weird side bends with a dumbbell. They just make your waist look wider. Instead, grab one heavy dumbbell or kettlebell. Hold it on one side of your body like a heavy suitcase, and just walk. Because the weight is trying to pull you down to one side, the opposite side of your core has to contract intensely to keep your posture upright. It's incredibly functional. It builds insane grip strength, and it forces your core to work exactly how it's supposed to in the real world. Now, even if you switch to these exercises, there are 2 massive traps you need to avoid if you want to see actual physical changes. People judge an AB workout by how much it burns, but a burning sensation just means lactic acid is building up. It doesn't mean the muscle is growing. Your core is made of skeletal muscle, just like your chest or your biceps. You wouldn't do 150 incredibly light, fast bicep curls to build your arms. So why do 150 crunches? You need to train your core with high tension and heavy resistance in the 8 to 15 rep range. This is the hard truth. You can build the thickest, strongest core muscles on the planet using the exact routine I just gave you. But if there is a layer of adipose tissue sitting on top of it, no one will ever see it. Ab exercises build the muscle. A caloric deficit reveals the muscle. Period. Let's make this highly actionable. If you are currently doing any variation of a sit-up where your feet are anchored, whether someone is holding them down or they are tucked under a couch, stop immediately. When your feet are anchored, your body bypasses the abdominal muscles and uses your hip flexors to pull your torso up. This results in tight hips and lower back pain. If you want a dynamic movement to replace this, do the dead bug. Lie on your back, knees up, arms up. Slowly lower the opposite arm and opposite leg to the floor while keeping your lower back glued to the mat. It isolates the core entirely and completely removes the hip flexors from the equation. Here's your exact action plan. I challenge you to a 7-day core reset. For the next week, ban sit-ups and crunches from your routine. Replace them with 3 sets of the hollow body hold, 3 sets of the Pilaf press, and 3 sets of the suitcase carry at the end of your normal workouts. Focus entirely on bracing, breathing, and resisting movement. You will feel a deep soreness in muscles you didn't even know you had. But doing the right exercises is only 50% of the equation. If you want to drop the body fat required to actually reveal the core you are building, you need a dialed-in system. Drop a comment if you're taking the 7-day challenge, and I'll see you in the next one.